What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. And smash the like button and share the video, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It helps the channel. So, I had somebody come in and say that they wanted me to talk about this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk about it. I haven't done all the research on it because I'm getting ready for work. I got my clothes in the dryer right now so I can have some fresh, clean clothes to put on when I get out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's Tszyu versus Vergil Ortiz Jr. Now, I've talked about this fight twice on my channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give y'all an example right about now.
The guy name is Vergil Ortiz Jr. Yeah. I was watching this fight like maybe about 20 minutes ago. I just finished. At least what they got on here is more highlights than anything. But then I seen a fight that was a little bit longer than the rest. But before I get into that, because I got to give y'all my notes on this guy and what I've seen. So, you know, I believe he was a commentator. Yeah, he was a commentator. He had asked Vergil Ortiz Jr., do he think he's ready for Terrence Crawford? He said, yeah, I'll take on anybody. But I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, I'll take on anybody. I'll take on Crawford, Pacquiao. That's how I know that that fight was old, because he mentioned Pacquiao. Pacquiao was retired. You know what I'm saying? He said Errol Spence. He said all of them. But in particular, I noticed that the media only pulled out one name out of there, and that's Terrence Crawford. So I decided to watch Vergil Ortiz Jr. And I know how Terrence Crawford fight. So let me give y'all my notes. And I took this from one particular fight, but I noticed it in every fight I watched. If that dynamic was there. Especially this one guy. What's his name? Kavalauskas? Oh yeah, he gave you some problems, B. But anyway, the fight in particular where I've seen some serious flaws in the guy was Vergil. Well, things that can be exploited, things that will be exploited if he was to fight Terrence Crawford. After Terrence Crawford, I believe he's fighting Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? So, Vergil, I'm about to say Vergil Hill. God dang, I don't know why that's in my dang on mouth. Vergil Ortiz Jr. versus Brad Solomon is the fight that I'm talking about. Okay. One problem that I seen that Vergil Ortiz Jr. has is hand speed of the opponent. Solomon's hand speed gave him issues here and there. He was whenever the punches came at him, he got defensive. Very defensive. You know what I'm saying? And then I also see where if you tie up Vergil Ortiz Jr., you can frustrate him. He gets frustrated and he loses his concentration. You know what I'm saying? And the hand speed also. You know what I mean? And movement bothers him. Movement bother him, and he can be hit to the body because of his high guard. He keeps a high guard for them speed fighters. You know what I'm saying? Now, I see that as a problem if he fights Terrence Crawford, because it's Terrence Crawford.
And smash that like button and share the video. Well, I got a little good news and I got a little bad news for Tszyu fans. Let's start off with the good news. I'm reading an article right now from Boxing24, Boxing24.com, and it says Vergil Ortiz Jr. says he's ready to challenge WBO junior middleweight champion Tszyu for his title after his strange looking fight. After his strange looking first round knockout with a win over Frederick Lawson last Saturday night in Las Vegas. Now here comes the bad news. It's doubtful, though, that promoter Oscar De La Hoya will give the 25-year-old Vergil Ortiz 20-0-20 KOs the green light to face the unbeaten Tszyu 24-0-17 KOs for his title yet, because he's been too inactive over the last 4 years to fight at this level. I'm going to read a little bit more in the article. Yeah, I like him. But he has his flaws. And those flaws you cannot have if you're going to fight Tszyu. We ain't even going to mention Terrence Crawford. He's unreachable for the guy as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Unless Terrence Crawford just say, well, let me just go ahead and handle this easy work. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I think the guy would be easy work for Terrence Crawford. I don't care what y'all say. I watched him. He makes way too many mistakes, dude. I mean, yes. I'll give you my rundown of him. Comes in with the comes in with the earmuffs on. He's looking to throw that right, you know what I'm saying? Looking to throw that left jab real hard, you know? And he's straight pressure. Just like Tszyu. They're kind of similar, except Tszyu is not as how can I say? Not as green in certain areas as this guy. Tszyu is a lot more careful than Vergil Ortiz. He's more calculated. You know what I'm saying? Now, I talked about when Vergil Ortiz was in the talks of fighting Terrence Crawford. And I also talked about the fight with Terrence Crawford, the talks with Terrence Crawford was 2 years ago. And then the talks about Tszyu was 3 months ago. Those were the timings of the videos that I did. And at the time of the talk about the fight with Tszyu, I said that, excuse me, y'all, and I'm paraphrasing my own self, that basically De La Hoya was going to block that fight because he said that in the past 4 years, Vergil Ortiz haven't had that much work. So I'm thinking now in 2024, it's been even longer since then. And now this fight comes up with Tszyu. I'm glad it is, because I told you, as I said before, I like Vergil Ortiz, but he has a lot of flaws and he could be exploited. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the Terrence Crawford video, I said that Vergil Ortiz, he comes in with the high guard, and he can be hit to the body, and he has a problem with speed fighters. You know what I'm saying? When he fights guys with fast punches, he throws on them earmuffs and he keeps them up. You know, and that could be trouble with somebody like Tszyu. Now, as far as hand speed, I wouldn't say Tszyu has the fastest punches, but he has decent speed with it and a whole lot of power. Vergil Ortiz, I like him. He can fight. He's a power puncher. His jabs is oh my God, B. I ain't gonna lie. He's a strong fighter, man. And he comes straight in. He's like straight ahead. Now, the reason why I would like that fight with Tszyu and Ortiz is because of the aggression of both of them. Do I think Vergil Ortiz can take Tszyu's power? No. I've seen him fight people who are not even power punchers like that. He fought a couple guys, and they shook him. Somebody like Tszyu is going to do more than shake you, B. He going to shake and bake you and break you. You know what I'm saying, B? I mean, yo. Tszyu is the truth, y'all. You know? So, you know, everything still stands on what I said in those other two videos. I'll see if I can get a link put inside the description. Now, I did say on one of the videos that I haven't seen him fight, which 2 years ago I did. I just forgot that I saw him fight because he hasn't been doing anything. So, you know, I mean, if you're not active, I'm not going to actively just talk about you. You know what I mean? It's like, makes no sense. So, you know, Y'all take a look at those videos and y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. OMB signing out. Peace.